Hello, friends. It's Katie, a.k.a. Dora, a.k.a. Tima, a.k.a. Stasi, even a.k.a. Sam the Sliver. Because it's been far too long since I thanked our listeners for your ongoing enthusiasm and support. It really means the world to us, even if all you're able to do is spread the word about our show or leave a good review for us on your podcasting service of choice. And I want to give an extra shout out to our Patreons, listeners like Hydral, who recently joined the ranks, and people like Sharon, who've been generous supporters from the get-go. You really keep the lights on over here, no matter how dark the storytelling gets. And if anyone out there is thinking about joining our support network, you can find out how and more at darknexuspodcast.com. But whatever your contribution, even if it's just tuning in every week or sharing a post on social media, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And now I give you episode 111, lovingly entitled Nibble.
Welcome back to Dark Nexus. Tonight, it's Act 3, Chapter 111. We are hunting tree tigers. We've set ourselves up in a position on top of one of the outstandingly enormous trees of the Enchanted Wood. Grip and Dabwick are making their way across one of these massive branches covered in this green, glowing fungus. They've just been pounced upon from either end by two tree tigers, while meanwhile, walking upside down on a branch 20 feet above this, completely indetectable to these two tree tigers, are Dora and Vic, masked by their hide from animals potion. I'm going to share a little piece of art with you all. This is really fun. These are literally tigers that are green. It's so fun. Which, when you see this, it's like, oh yeah, that's a tiger out of a dream.
No, that's Masters of the Universe right there.
It is.
Oh,
They're kind of green and purple.
Yeah, it's kind of like the stripes are a little bit purpley. Roll some fucking initiative. Let's have a fight.
Yeah. Battle Cat's real name was Cringer.
Amazing.
With a K or a C?
C. Battle Cat is not afraid of shit. Yeah, just eats things with its giant teeth. Mostly
Is that what
bad
we're
guys.
going for here?
Yep.
Are we the bad guys?
Are we the bad guys? Have you been following this podcast?
You're definitely the bad guy. Go home to your family. They will have completely forgotten you.
If they're even still alive.
Even alive.
Even when we do the right thing,
Be nice to your
it
wife's
still
new
goes
husband.
wrong.
Let's get some initiative numbers. Grip.
17.
Dabwick.
17.
Ooh. Who's going first? Who's got the dex?
I bet you do. I'm a 13 dex.
I got a 16 dex.
Yeah.
Dora.
8.
Bringing up the rear. And Vic.
23.
Nice. All right. Tree tiger number 1 just leapt out from above. I think this kitten's gonna pounce on you, Dab.
Understood.
So what was the Cringer?
Cringer.
Is that the name? So we'll call tree tiger number 1 Cringer. Cringer, seeing Dabwick, a little slow to respond here as Dabwick is adjusting to the circumstance of this fight, races forward. Here comes a claw attack. 19, flat-footed.
Hit.
Second claw, 23.
Hit.
Bite, 23.
Hit.
Okay, here we go.
Fuck.
Claw 1 damage. 13 points.
Oh my.
I just want to make sure that even though we set up this thing for ourselves to be ambushed and stuff, we didn't actually see them. They were too hidden from us.
Correct.
Wow.
Claw 2, 10 points of damage.
23.
Here comes the bite. 14 points of damage, and it attempts to grab onto you. Making a check against your CMD here. Oh, natural 1. Okay, we'll take that.
We will.
Whew. These things are fast-moving and responsive. Vic, you are up next. You are 20 feet above this fray, almost directly above the second tree tiger that I'll call Flenser. So we got Cringer is savaging Dabwick. Flenser is right below you, looking ready to pounce and do the exact same fucking thing to poor Gripper. Standing upside down. Spider climbing in a dream.
Gonna have to take out Flenser here, as you call it. So narrow my eyes, making Flenser my studied target.
Yep.
And fire away with Vanity. Does a 26 touch hit?
Yes, it does.
Excellent. That would be 13 points of damage.
Nice resounding blow to kick this fight off.
And then I reload as a free action, and you will also need to make a fortitude save.
Oh, what's happening?
You have to make a fortitude save against the black adder venom that was on that
The poisoned cartridge?
Yeah.
Oh, how fucking cool. 13?
Yeah, you make it.
Okay.
You're probably gonna have to roll like a 1 or 2 to like have it make an effect, but still.
Okay, it's just an animal. It's just an animal that is... How many hit points do you have left there, Paulie? What's Dabwick looking like?
Dabwick's got 12 out of 49 hit points.
Oh,
God.
man.
Perfect. And now that Vic has shot Flenser, he is now visible to the tree tigers. Hey, Flenser's up. Sliding into a charge before Grip can react. Here we go. 17 for the first claw.
Miss.
23 for the second, flat-footed.
That's a hit.
Natural 1 on the bite. Okay. 14 points of damage with the claw. Boom. Dabwick, you are up next, being savaged by Cringer. You are sort of standing back to back with Grip, both of you surrounded on the outside of this little huddle
It's
by
terrible.
tree tigers.
It's a really terrible situation. I would like to take a 5-foot step
The only safe place.
Yeah.
to the only safe place
Where
out
a
of
cat
reach.
can't reach you.
Where
Yeah.
a cat can't reach me. And with their Darkwood staff drawn before them, waving it about in a sort of circular motion, makes a purring sound like a... and it's unusually loud. It's louder than it really should be, and casts Calm Animals on all green tigers within the area.
Oh, nice.
So it's close range, animals within 30 feet of each other, and a maximum hit dice of... Looks like you rolled 12, huh?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna make 2 saves here. Cringer. 8.
Fail.
Flenser, 11.
Fail.
All right. Both Cringer and Flenser, like their brains just cloud and they start purring as well, and the tufts of fur on the back of their spines sort of lay flat, and they look a little docile for a second. They're hanging tight, sort of relaxed, and it looks as though they're not going to take an attack unless something provokes them.
Is there a sound of purring coming from anywhere else in a 40-foot radius?
There is not.
What do we do now, though?
I'm able to calm them for a short time. Couple of minutes, tops.
To what fucking end?
Keep them off of me for one. Thank you very much.
Speaking of to what end, Grip, you're up next. Now you've got a choice to make. The only tigers you can see are the ones that won't attack as long as you don't attack them.
Well, this is a pickle. I will take a 5-foot step and position myself in front of Dabwick
Gotcha.
and ready in action to, if anything threatens Dabwick or myself that is within my range, I will attack them.
That totally makes sense. Do you want to use your move action to take some feats at this point?
I will, as a swift action, I will take Dedicated Adversary.
Got it. And then you are readying an action. You're sort of protecting Dabs from the south there within the swing of your scimitar's blade.
Correct.
Up next is Dora. So Vic is now visible to the animals, but Dora, you're still invisible at the moment. And the 2 tree tigers that are visible to you are currently becalmed.
I will hold.
That is the end of round 1. So we're in this weird purr-filled pause as everyone's sort of eyeing each other. The two tigers that were just tearing you apart seconds ago are now sort of like hunched down and gently rumbling. Tree tiger number 1, Cringer, purrs. Vic, you are up.
What are we doing here?
We're waiting for Dabwick to get to a safer position.
All right. Just let us know when, Dabs.
Johnny, do you want to ready or do you want to hold?
I'm going to ready an action to shoot at tree tiger number 2. Should combat break out in any way, I will attack tree tiger number 2.
All right, you've got a bead on Flenser. Dora, give me a perception check.
30.
You see...
Yeah. Where are they? The other 12 that are stalking us now?
You see the alpha.
Oh.
Excellent.
That's the one we need, though. That's a good thing.
Focus fire.
Yes. Where?
Katie, the tiger is 18 feet long.
Oh my god.
Probably...
Is it like right next to me?
7,500 pounds.
Papers.
No. So it was underneath the shadow of the branch that Grip and Dabwick are currently on, and it steps out from the shadow. But because you were in a hold here and you saw it coming, if you want to drop in at this moment as it's coming into your view, you certainly can.
Does it look calmed?
Might.
It does not even remotely look calmed. No. At the time you spot it, it is down here on this branch below. You see it step out from the shadows, which it is perfectly colored to blend into. It's hunkering down, ready to leap. If you want to take an action, you can.
Dora will cast Mental Block on the alpha.
Will save coming your way. 15.
That is a fail.
Loses all skill ranks. Okay, spells known, spells prepared, blah, blah, blah. Activated feats, as well as its extraordinary supernatural spike abilities. Each round, at the end of the target's turn, the target can attempt another will save to end this effect. So, as you can probably imagine here, these do seem to actually be animals, even though they look very unusual. But stripping this thing of all of its ranks in acrobatics is going to make this jump a lot different than it was previously. And you will definitely be able to lock off its ability to do this pounce. Okay.
That was my opening salvo.
That's a good one. It's a very good one. The alpha, she is shaking her head in anger and confusion, seems to not understand what's going on with her body, why she can't make it work. And I think what I'm going to do is, because it does have a climb speed, I think I'm going to make it's going to have to take a full round action to simply climb up to even get on your level. So rather than like gently leaping up and probably being able to continue into a pounce attack, it's got to use its whole turn just to get up to where the fight is. So I'm going to put everybody see it on the map now. Mm-hmm. It's kind of at the north end there. It had to go over to the trunk and make its way up kind of awkwardly, like it is struggling to figure out why its body will not behave. Gonna make a will save to see if you can break the effect. 19.
Just.
All right. So, bought you around there. Dabwick, you are up now. So, 10 feet away from Cringer. 10 feet away from Flenser. 15 feet away from Flenser. Back to back with Grip. Oh, Dora's visible now to the animals.
Yeah.
Dabwick's going to take a 30-foot move to the north and a little bit off to the side of the tree branch.
Around the side because you're spider climbing?
Yeah.
Yes, and of course you can, all because you have the feather step, ignore all of the difficult terrain patches.
Right.
Yeah. Walking around on the side of this branch, maneuvering easily through the green glowing moss, closing distance with the alpha tree tiger with your, 10 hit points? 12 hit points?
12 hit points.
Yep.
Dabwick's going to cast a spell, Wilderness Soldiers.
I
Within
love this already.
30-foot radius emanation, a tree or undergrowth or hedgerow can act as a creature and attack things that are nearby to it. So I'm wondering if I can target the trunk that Alpha Cat is climbing and have Tree
warriors.
make a melee attack with a 10-foot reach from its trunk.
100%.
Yes.
Damn.
And I think Paul, anywhere you see this moss on the map
Yeah.
would be applicable for the undergrowth or hedgerow effect if you decided you want to use that.
Great.
So basically, one of the branches from the tree just hauls out and slams.
It's actually going to attempt a bull rush maneuver as part of this, which the tree trunk can do to see if we can brush the cat off onto the ground.
All right. Go ahead and make that CMB check. And how is it calculated?
So the CMB check is my base attack bonus plus my wisdom modifier.
All right, roll it up.
No. Rolled a 4 on the die plus 5 for the base attack bonus, 5 for the wisdom bonus. That's only a 14.
Massive tree branch slams out, and you all watch in horror as it barely even seems to notice.
Does it doesn't do damage? Was that an either or? Either
Yes,
bull rush
it's either
or
an
do
attack
damage?
or a combat maneuver check. Gripper, you are up. You're between two becalmed kitties, and now Dabwick is very close to this approaching alpha, far away from you, when it's like 70 feet up this branch.
If I'm gonna get killed by a cat,
Big
it
cat.
should at least be the one that we have to fight, right? So I'm gonna not. Are they the same type? Are they all the same type? These cats and the dire cat, in terms of the dedicated adversary.
Yes,
Great. Then I'm gonna leave that in place, and
Mama's just huge. We'll call her Mama. We got Cringer, Flincer, and Mama.
Also your cats.
Oh, I should name her after my cat. Mabel. The alpha is Mabel.
Absolutely.
what he's gonna do, I'm gonna take. It'll be a double move, but I'm not gonna use the full double move.
Okay.
But I'm gonna just come up a little to the north and west of Dabs to just put me between.
Dragon, your bloodied amount of hit points? And putting it between Dabwick and Mabel?
Yep.
Yep. How bad are you doing? Where are you sitting at?
I am at
That's a really low.
36 of 85.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, probably one really good multiple attack away from dying.
Dora and Vic walking upside down on the branch that you're on, looking down onto Flencer and Cringer. Your ears perk up at the sound of a cat moving on the branch above you.
Great.
And Dabs and Grip can see as Tree Tiger number 3, I will call him Raptor Slayer, comes into view and then leaps down. Yeah. Easily leaps down to land between Flencer and Cringer on the same level as you all, but still quite a distance away. And then a similar thing happens as, well, what should I call it? I didn't have a name for the last one. Chet, the Tree Tiger, does a similar thing. This is number 4, comes into view from the other direction on top of the branch that Dora and Vic are on, leaps down. Raptor Slayer and Chet are kind of poking their noses and like giving nudges to Cringer and Flencer, who are just standing there like idiots. But they have joined the battle on the main branch of the trunk. That's the end of round 2. Tiger 1 is up. That's Cringer. Cringer is becalmed. Vic, you are up. You are above this cluster of tigers, green tigers.
There is Zippola that I could do to them in terms of a cluster of
Yeah.
animals at all.
Yeah.
But I do have a fair amount of grit to spend, and I'm going to spend it. I'm going to ditch Flenser
Yep.
and make Mama my study target. Mama Mabel. And if I spend, let's see, how many points is it?
So you're in your second increment, but you can still make it a touch attack.
Correct.
Cool.
I will spend those points.
You can do it, Mabel. You can kill them all.
Stop. Your cat is not going to listen to this.
That would be a 22 touch.
Oh, yeah, it's a hit.
Excellent. And
First
that will-
blood has been drawn against Mabel.
That is going to be 12 points.
Ooh.
And I'm going to go ahead and blow my studied target now to
Yep.
add an additional 4 and 6, another 10 points.
Very good. An incredibly precise shot from a very significant distance for a weapon like this. Crap ton of damage, but as you can probably expect, you're looking at one colossal tank.
Oh, Rob, that would have been another Blackadder cartridge. If you wouldn't mind rolling
I
a
would not
fortitude
mind.
save. It's unlikely that it will fail it, but...
Natural 1.
Oh,
It's going to be
Oh my gosh!
weakened on the Constitution poison track, so it will take some more damage from that.
Nice.
Anyone whose health is weakened by a Constitution poison takes a -2 penalty on all Fortitude saves and con checks. Every time they attempt a Fortitude save against the poison, whether they succeed or fail, they take damage as on initial exposure. All right. Very cool. So making these saves just got harder, and it's going to guarantee that she will keep taking damage from the poison, even if she manages to fight it off quickly. That's cool. Flenser is up. Flenser is becalmed. Dora, your turn. You got a pile of tigers below you.
I'm not crazy about the pile of tigers behind Grip and Dabwick and below me.
Dabs
I
and
have-
Grip with almost no hit points are standing between
Yeah.
4 tigers on one side and an alpha on the other.
I have only one thing I can do to them, and it's stupid, and I'm going to do it anyway.
I love it.
Love it. I'm going to throw a thunderstone right here.
Between all of the tigers.
Yes, in an effort to scare some of them away with a big noise. I know, I don't think mechanically
this
that's
plan.
what it really
I
does.
think it's a
but
great plan.
I've got these thunderstones. I've had them since first level. Fuck it. Now I'm not attacking them. I'm attacking a square for the calm. for the
100%
calm.
no difference between the two as far as these animals are concerned.
You're trying to frighten them.
Yes.
Yeah. So this will do no damage. They have to make a fortitude save or be deafened for an hour.
Well, I have to hit first.
All right. So you're making a ranged attack against AC 5.
I've done it.
What did you get?
10.
Okay.
Done it twice over.
Thunderstone, the alchemical thunderstone, smashes down in the midst of the cluster of tree tigers. Every creature within a 10-foot radius must make a DC 15 fortitude save. All right.
Sure, they'll do it.
Fail. Fail. 14 is a fail. Okay, Chet is the only one who is not deafened. All right, so you've got 3 deaf cats and Chet.
Surely they're so scared that they scatter.
We will see what happens. I mean, you are seeing confused and frightened animals.
Grip!
You had to use a move action to get it out.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So
Never mind, I'll get you next time.
What? Oh, all right.
Mabel's up. Here she comes, Robert.
Oh, God.
First claw, 27.
This is bad.
12 points of damage. Second claw,
She gets a full attack after her charge?
Got pounds.
pounce.
Stupid.
24. Oh, no, sorry, 22.
Miss.
Oh.
And then here comes the bite. 36.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Let me check my sheet.
17 points of damage.
Oh, snap.
And she's trying to grab you.
I'm single digits.
shocked, I tell you. Shocked.
32 on the grapple check.
Yeah.
Grip is held inside the mouth of the colossally enormous tree tiger. Ooh, this is bad. And you're in single-digit hit points?
Yep.
Shit's dire. Shit is dire. Dabbook, you are up. This is happening right next to you. The horror of it. Let me clarify this. The horror of it is happening right next to you as this cat is looking down at you from taller than Grip and has Grip almost entirely enclosed inside her mouth.
Like the size of a building.
Yes.
Swift action. My wilderness soldier tree is going to make a swipe at the cat, this time just to do damage
Against Mabel.
against Mabel.
Yep. Take that swing.
22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Excellent.
Smack Mabel across the hindquarters with a giant fucking tree branch.
So the tree hits for 1d8 plus 5 plus 3. 1d8 plus 8. Hey, 11 points.
Oh, nice.
Smack. And then,
Very significant blow for a swift action there.
as a standard action,
Yes.
I'm going to cast Entangle. The idea being to entangle the 4 tigers to the south. Since they are no longer calm. Can I entangle on a tree branch?
Yeah, 100%. I think we just got to consider everything on that level. Everything on that branch is now entangled. Because that's the size of this map.
Freedom of. We all have feather steps, so it should not be.
That prevents you from being caught up in difficult terrain, but it doesn't prevent getting entangled, I don't think. We still have to make a save.
Yep.
I want to push the center of it off towards the end of the branch, so I'm only entangling the 4 tigers to the south.
Great. Let's say then it ends before this difficult terrain that Dabwick is standing in. So
Sure.
ends right here. Does that seem right? Great. So on our map, the southern half of this layer of tree branch is entangled. All right. So they're going to make some reflex saves. 14.
Fail.
Lower. I guess it's just Chet.
Chet's on his game.
Yeah, Chet is hungry. Chet wants food. All right, you got 3 deaf, entangled tree tigers, plus Chet, standing in the middle of this huge area of entangled tree branch. You want to move anywhere?
I'm trying to push my luck here on using the tree branch of how far away I can get where I can still direct attacks to Mama Mabel and yet be safe from her attacks.
You got to see her. So anywhere you want to go where you can see her.
How much on the side of the branch could he be where nothing could get him?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Like how?
Yeah, sure. I would say Dabs could go about 10 feet down the side of this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can picture that. So you're on the side of this gigantic thing, well out of the reach of her if she were to come over and start swiping.
Right.
Okay. And the camera swings around to your pal and mine, Gripper, near dead in the mouth of a giant tiger. What thoughts are going through Grip's brain?
I don't know why anything should surprise me anymore. May as well have a day where I'm just a toy in the mouth of a fucking cat.
Yeah.
I mean, break the grapple, I guess.
Or spend a full round action trying to vanish out of there before you die.
Because I've already got a lesser madness, so what happens if I get another lesser madness from dying here?
If this is indeed your first death in this body, you'll probably just get a whole bunch of sanity damage, but you won't have another madness stacked on top of that. But we're still in a little bit of the question mark zone with all of that.
Because if you've already died once in the Dreamlands, you could get a greater madness.
Yes.
Right?
And then you're done.
And as far as you know, you're assuming that the sacrifice to the Mad Poet has kind of wiped you clear.
That experience
Right.
as well.
That's the hope. We have yet to fully test it, though.
But I guess I don't want to necessarily be that guinea pig. Yeah, I think I gotta try. I think I gotta try to wake up. It's gonna be really fucking hard.
Ooh. All right.
How much damage do you want to cause your body, your waking body, or your sleeping body in the waking world?
You get 1 shot.
So
Right. So there's no point
Don't hold
in
back.
waiting for a second
Yeah.
attempt, right?
No.
Because he will kill me next
She-
turn.
she will kill you.
She will
if you
kill
can
me the
get
next
that mage's assistant out.
you cannot not
No, I
have a
don't- I
full
don't-
round to
I don't
do
turn.
it.
All right. Well, I had.
Note to future self, that's a good thing to
Having your
have
hand.
in your
having
hand.
to hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good call.
100%.
I had 78 hit points when I started this dream.
You're taking this to your waking body, which you would think is probably at full because that's what Barnabas and Stabby. What's Barnabas and Stasi
Not
do?
bad, Stabby.
And then for you to actually die, you have to go to your con
score.
So another 18 or 20 added on to that?
Yeah. What is in that case? 20 for you? Oh,
So
no, because Waking Grip does not have
Does
the
not
belt.
have the belt, right?
Okay. So another 18
Yep.
added on to that. So
Onto
that's
whatever
in
your
the,
max is in the Waking
that's in the
world.
90s. So you can take a fair amount of damage.
And what's the trade-off? I get what for what?
2d6 points of damage equals this DC goes down 1.
Good God. That's a shit deal.
So I guess I'll do...
90 divided by 6 is 15. So you could go 14 and add and drop it by 7.
Yeah.
All right, let me roll some damage and notate what just happened to your body.
You got action points?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like the face he's making.
You can just say you don't like his face.
You don't have to beat around it.
Some days I do. Sometimes I like it very much.
So somewhere, in another plane of existence, in another timeline, Grip's body is being shredded from the inside. However, you're now going to make this concentration check at, it's now DC 18. So give me a die 20 roll plus 7.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, you got this.
Oh, how bad?
Okay, wait. Okay, it's a 7, so that's 14.
Okay.
Oh,
So that's an action
action
point
point
away.
range.
that's
So within reach.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so
Come on.
Need 4 or higher on this roll of a
Come on.
D6.
Fuck.
Oh, this is awful. This is fucking awful.
Oh, God.
3. All right, I need, what did I say? 4 or better?
You need 4 or better.
Come on, buddy.
50-50. Come on, you
Come
got
on,
this. You
buddy.
got this.
A 1! A fucking 1!
Oh, no.
Oh my God. All of you watch in helplessness as you see Grip tense up, try to wake himself up from this nightmare. Whew. Tree Tiger 3 is up. That is Raptor Slayer. Raptor Slayer is entangled and deaf and is freaking the fuck out.
Just leave.
Well, it would have, except now it's entangled. It's got
Wait,
It wasn't a stupid idea. I just want that for the record.
it is stuck. 4 is up. That's Chet. Okay, Chet can actually act. Well, it's now canon that Chet is very hungry and effective. So maybe he's gonna go share food with Mama. Can Chet leap up to that tree?
difficult terrain.
I know, and he's still got to move through this area here.
We gotta kill Mama, guys.
Okay, so the next point where Chet's going to have to save again is at the end of Dabs' turn. So for the moment, he has every reason to believe he can move. He has 10, 20, 30. Yeah. So it is a slow, full-action trudge for Chet to make his way through the difficult terrain and basically just to get out of it. So standing on a somewhat clear portion of the branch, about 20 feet away from Mabel and Grip, on the other side of this big tree branch from Dabwick. That's the end of round 3. Cringer's up. Cringer's stuck. Vic, you are up. Still hanging upside down above this insanity of entanglement, felines, and death.
I'm looking at Grip being ragdolled in the mouth of Mama Mabel.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spend another point of grit to increase my touch range. And Fire Vanity again.
Here we go.
That is an 18 touch AC.
Keeping it.
That's what I got.
That's a hit.
For 10, and I'm going to blow my
Yes.
study target again.
Yep.
That's 3 and another 6 for 19 total.
19 points of damage.
And narrow my eyes as a swift action, making Mama Mabel my studied target again.
Leaving
And
the bloodied Mama Mabel your studied target.
spending another point of inspiration to do so, and taking a move action to reload, and Mama Mabel needs to make another fortitude save. That was the last of the Blackadder cartridges.
Yeah, that is something in the 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right. Still takes damage, though, from having to make
And
that
under his
save.
breath, Vic goes,
Grip, get out of there, man. Get out of there.
Come on, buddy. Flenser breaks free of the entanglement and starts hightailing it to the south and out of this fight. Can't hear a fucking thing, doesn't know what's going on. Freaked out and scared. Dora, you're up. You're watching Flenser run through the entanglement below you, heading out of this fight.
Dora will spend an action point to raise her effective caster level by 2. She will spend a Phoenix Pool point
Oh!
to enhance her magic missile.
Uh-huh.
So she is sending 5 magic missiles at 1d6 plus 1 each
At Mabel.
at Mabel.
5 void missiles streak out while Grip is breathing his last breaths on this plane of existence.
I realized something. The damage that I gave you, I was giving you the non-gravity gun damage.
Oh, a little bit more damage?
Yeah, a little bit more damage on both of those shots. The first one would have been a difference of 5 points, and the second one would have been a difference of 3 points.
I'm fine with that. This fight is a shit show. I'll take that 8 points of damage on your behalf.
Thank you.
All right, Dora, roll up the damage of those void missiles.
19.
19 points of damage. The punishment keeps piling on. Mabel has taken so much fucking damage, but she's still ticking.
Yeah, Vic.
Hit her in the eye with your alchemical torch.
And as her teeth close into Grip's flesh, puncturing his chest, crushing his ribs, slicing through his organs. Any last thoughts from the Gripper?
I think as it's all starting to fade, he sees the tree branch start to turn into a desert landscape, and he focuses in a little closer and a little closer and a little closer until there's just one fucking grain of sand blowing.
And then he's gone.
And then it's gone.
Grip dies. Grip is stuck for an indeterminate length of time in the dead roads between worlds that we cannot ever remember. All right, you all watch as Mabel eats Grip, and then Grip dissolves into nothingness. Dabs, you're up.
Surely that confuses Mabel so much.
That she
She's like,
surrenders.
get the fuck out of here. And we need to kill her.
Mabel got as big as she did because she's got some experience with dreamers.
Yeah.
Can I do a swift action and then a round action? Or is that not possible?
And a full round, and 1 round action?
Mhm.
You can, yeah.
Okay, great. Swift action.
Tree slam?
Tree slam.
Bring it.
That's a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
10 points of damage.
Mabel's looking pretty pummeled. Pretty darn pummeled.
And as a full round action, starting to summon
All right, so clinging to the side of this tree, hanging out in open space over the 200-foot drop, beginning a summoning spell. Raptor Slayer is up. Breaks free, starts boogie out of this hellscape.
Bye.
We're back to Chet. There's no more food to share with Mabel, but there is food on the other side of this branch. 5, 10, 15, 20. With oh boy, it's 10 feet down. That's hard for this size tiger to get to.
It's like a cat on a shelf.
Yeah.
Whapping at the...
But you know, he doesn't know exactly where you are before he makes the trip to the edge there. So I think he does go to the edge there, smells you there, saw you climb over, gets to the edge thinking surely he can reach you. You're like 5 feet out of his reach. So just like cat claws just grazing in front of your face as you're trying desperately to hold on to the concentration of your spell. That's the end of round 4.
That has to be terrifying to literally be standing on the side of this branch.
Have you seen those clips of like children on the other side of glass
Yes.
at a zoo
yes.
the tiger comes?
Yes.
This is like the saber cats in Skyrim.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
run at you and just whap, whap, whap.
Yeah, and you're just done.
Yep.
Round 5. Okay, Cringer breaks free. Cringer is heading out of here. Vic, you are up. Oh my god.
Combat advice.
With combat device ringing in your ears, watching Dabwick just out of the reach of Chet. You see Mabel there, your studied target, still standing there.
Vic takes a deep breath,
Yep.
holds it, sees the glint in the eye of Mama Mabel, and zeroes in on it and fires. Spent my last point of grit to get the touch range. And that is
Come on.
a 22
That's
touch.
a hit. That's a hit.
Come on.
Finish her.
4. 14 points plus 4 and 2. That's a 20 points.
And she drops. To everybody's relief, I'm sure.
Except Chet's.
For Chet, Dabs, you can tell. I mean, you can all tell that, you know, when Chet sees the alpha go down and sees there's no meat left from the dead grip, and that you all are starting to focus fire on one at a time. You can absolutely tell without any roll that this cat's gonna fucking run.
Yeah.
Wanna let it go?
Yeah.
The cat's boogie. You can all gather up around the spot where Grip died, around this gigantic fucking green Smilodon. Yeah, you probably got to bring something back to the Zoogs to prove that you did it, right?
Tail.
Bringing the tail back?
I was going to bring, like, if it's like a Smilodon, bring,
Yeah.
like, the 2 main teeth. One for Grip and one for them.
I want the tail.
So
How long is the tail if it's 18 feet long?
It's a boa.
it's got to be
Okay,
I'm
this
like
is...
the Doctor
it's got to
Who
be like
scarf.
10 feet, doesn't it? The tail
Yeah.
itself?
It probably
has to
weighs
be.
a lot, actually.
It does.
You know what Vic is going to do? Vic is going to actually, using his heal skill, he's going to skin this thing. He's going to skin as much of it as he can in his weakened state.
How long will that take?
Yeah. Hours. You don't have this
Can we-
much room in your
Can we not?
haversack, do you? You can take some of it.
I mean,
Take a nice big
if I'm
representative.
holding on to it,
Can we just
The
take
cat's
its ears and
18
its tail?
feet long.
Can we-
well,
go.
not the entire, like enough that one could make like
Like a
maybe a
blanket
cloak
size
or like
cloak?
a coat or something
100%.
like that.
Yeah. All right, so if you're looking at about that size, yeah, a couple hours.
Dora's not really on board for this.
Neither is Dabwick.
We've
could-
lost grip, and we should get back to the Zoogs.
It's vanity. It's vanity. It's just vanity.
Shades of Ray.
You're just a figment of my imagination.
As he's carving into.
I'm happy to leave.
I mean, he literally just saw his best friend
Yeah.
get eaten and ripped apart in what he thinks is his own dream. And so this is like his own penance for it.
Okay. Wow. Whew. So, do you want to let him be responsible for bringing back the trophies you need, or Dabs, do you want to do something else while he is carving up this massive chunk of hide?
I would think Dabba could take the tip of the tail as proof. I mean, it would definitely show the signs of extending more than.
Oh yeah, a few feet of this will do the trick.
Will do the trick, right?
Yeah.
Is that all right if I take that much
Absolutely,
of the
yeah.
Dabba gets the tip of the tail.
Vic, must you? Must you really? Can we please go back to the Zoogs and not spend another sleeping or waking moment here?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Thank you.
You first.
How many do we have to lose here? All right. Hour 1. Give me these nature checks. You're now down a party member should you run into an obstacle that requires...
Wait a minute. Don't we remember that, like, all we have to do is disappear out of the Dreamlands,
Oh, we could come
show
back.
back where we were in the original space, and make our way from there. We don't have to actually
But
travel.
is there a risk of time?
Well, there's a risk of those Zoogs not being
Yeah.
here anymore or not being alive anymore, enough time passing. Like, the story of this is if you want
the
to...
hard tail degrading too far
Even further.
to be recognizable. I think we have to do it all in one go.
But you do know, yes, you could wake up and you know where you would come back. But you don't know what would happen in the interim.
We don't know when.
Okay.
That's a 26.
All right, and what'd you get on the aid there, Johnny?
I got a...
Gripper.
24.
All right. Hour 1 of this tedious travel. Because you have to assume, of course,
It's even longer because I'm so fucking tired, like, and beat down.
that poisoned. You're missing, like, the guy who would lift everybody up, give all the boosts.
Yeah.
All right, next round of checks.
Ooh, let's say 37.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. Next round. Yeah, don't worry about that one, Johnny.
That's a 23.
25.
All right, and as the noon hour is cresting upon you at the end of this god-awful journey through the trees, what we get from Vic?
14. That's with a natural 1.
I love these levels.
26.
Okay. The three of you, Sling Toad, Deadeyes, Evil Sister,
Keeping that.
return to the spot where you originally materialized here, and Dabs has ringing in their head this completely obtuse set of drop this much fungus over here, set this pieces of bark over there, kick that nut 30 feet down the way. This whole ritual proceeds to call the Zoog's attention. So fucking weird. And then from out of the shadows and the green glow of the moss, eventually after about a half hour, 40 minutes or so pass, you start to see the creepy little huge-eyed, fuzzy-bodied, tentacle-mouthed, red light blaring forms of the Zoogs approach.
Dabwick is holding the tail, the tip of the tail of Mama Mabel in their palms.
Dora says in Aklo,
The Alpha is dead. That is our part of the bargain, no?
Where's Great Warrior?
He fell. Yes, whale.
R.I.P. Great Warrior!
Ash and whale.
Great Warrior!
They howl their version of Grip's name to the sky, and then they gather into one of those creepy little clusters and shine their red light into each other's faces while they're underlit with eldritch green moss from below. And they tell each other,
Soon, Great Warrior, we'll frolic through the fields with Mortimer. Mortimer will teach Great Warrior all he failed to learn in life. Mortimer has so much help to give.
Wow, that was really uncalled for.
Abomination you are.
I cannot believe that you just said that.
Mortimer! Great Warrior! Your part of the bargain is done. You have suffered. As I think you deserve to. We have suffered as well. Thank you, Sling Toad. We see you approve.
I hope this debt is paid.
Come with us. We will take you to the tail.
Great.
And it's another fucking exhausting hour of climbing down trees. To eventually down to a spot much closer to the ground, about 50 feet above the ground. So, like, not too far above the ground cover, air quotes, ground cover, in this insane place. Where this tail, which is now rotting, actively rotting, has been wrapped a dozen times around a low hanging branch. And because the pards were 30 feet long, imagine how long this tail is.
60 feet long. It's a 60-foot rope.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yay. We finally have a 60-foot rope.
No, as I said,
always
nothing will ever be
45
45 feet. It's a 45 feet long tail.
Damn it.
Yeah, bright purple. Rotting, terrible shape. Incredibly difficult. This is way too big to put into the haversack, but when you next have grip, grip will be able to put it into the bag of holding.
Yeah, we just need to...
You just need to, like,
hold
on to it as you wake up, and you will have it.
Who's holding on to it?
Yeah.
Dabwick can carry the tail.
You don't even have to
however
carry it.
easy.
We just have to make our concentration
You just
checks,
gotta hold on to it while you wake up. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's all do it. Maybe we'll end up with 3.
Clutching this obscenity.
Yeah.
Wrapping your bodies around this rotting tail.
Just a hand. I mean,
In the wake
like...
of so much death and so much pain, you find the focus in your minds, Dora and Dabs, to wake. And Vic, you find in your mind the focus to fall back asleep. We have obtained the tail at great cost. We're going to find out what's going on in the waking world next time. That's the end of chapter 111. Thanks, y'all.
Recording for a while!
Not fair!
Oh, shit. Dark Nexus is produced by Plug and Hum Productions. This podcast uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Incorporated, used under Paizo's fan content policy. This podcast is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, please visit paizo.com. That's Paizo.com. Dark Nexus uses music and soundscapes by Syrinscape. Check them out at Syrinscape.com. That's Syrinscape.com. Opening and closing themes, along with additional music composed by Rob Kauzlaric. Artwork for Dark Nexus is by Matt Wahlquist. And thanks to DMCP, Richard and Ari, Paul and Shannon, Scotty, Jason, Jess, Joe, Chelsea, Matt, Dave, Derek, Darren, Michaela, J.H., the Biscuit Buddies, and everyone we've gamed with over the years for all the memories and inspiration.
Click the tab. Click the skills. Can you find skills?
Oh my god. Did you?
Yes. Did you find that? Click the skills. Find the skills. Find the skills.
Are you looking on your sheet?
Are you even in
Have you
Roll20,
tried
bro?
turning it off and turning it on again?
Oh, I didn't mean to click tell me more. God damn it.